Hey everyone, welcome to that's all funny. The show that asks, "Are you smarter than a fifth grader?" It's another day. What's today? It's gonna be Tuesday, right? It's coming out Tuesday. I had my job interview. I think it went all right. I probably could have gone better. But yeah, I did it. They'll let me know in a week or two if I got the job. So I'm like, kind of like, oh my god, you're gonna wait a week or two to tell me if I got it or not? Like, can you just tell me now? But whatever. They're doing the hiring process. I just hope I'm not waiting, and then they say like, oh no, good luck in all your future endeavors. Bullshit. Blah blah blah. I mean, the job seems cool. It pays more than my current job, and yeah, hopefully, I get it. Praise Allah Akbar and all that. Spaghetti God, monster, whatever you believe in. We'll see. And then I got put on a new medication. I'm gonna try that out tonight. So that sounds fun. The clonopine. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, but that's pretty much been it. What was the other? Oh, I started. I'm gonna start school to be cybersecurity. Get my degree in cybersecurity because that's where the future is, right? I'm gonna start school, so I'm gonna take like one class a month or one class a term. I'm sorry, and see how that goes. How I feel because I've just been like my brain's been tired and foggy, but my body's been all wired. My brain is tired and my body's wired. Like, I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not comfortable right now, and that's why I keep seeing the doctor and taking medicine, and that's why I have so many pill cases. When you look at all the pills on my nightstand, my figurative nightstand. But yeah, let's take a look at the news. The Denver Nuggets win their first championship in the NBA, and I guess that's cool, right? Nuggets are cool. Everybody loves chicken nuggets, the chicken nuggies. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah. I don't know. I guess that's good. I don't know what it's gonna do to the NBA, and I mean, I like the Spurs. I like when they win because the Spurs are cool. I live here in San Antonio, but yeah, I mean that's good for them. Good for them. I'm glad they won. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Uh, right here it says Kevin Federline, Britney's ex husband, fears that Britney Spears is on meth, and her family suspects she may die like Amy Winehouse. I'm kind of with Kevin on this one. Like, the way Britney's been like acting in those like little videos that I do see her in, she could be on meth. Just like literally like just staring at the light bulb for hours, standing there, not eating and not sleeping, probably taking apart the fucking toaster and not putting it back together. But I don't know. And her dancing's pretty, like, she's tweaked out, So who knows? But I wish her well. Like I said, this whole Free Britney campaign, I think, like, yeah, all y'all wanted to do good, but y'all just like did, you did what you thought was right, but for the wrong reasons, because like her without a handler is really like causing her more pain. You know what I mean? Like, just look at her, and no one seems to like care. It's like, but she's free. She can do whatever she wants, and it's like, but look at her. Like, she's kind of like spiraling downhill without someone to tell her to like take her meds, or to tell her what to do, or to tell her how to do it. So yeah, it's pretty worrisome, And I get everyone wanting to free her. She felt like she was shackled, but I feel like it was for the better of her, like, look at her now, and no one seems to like care at all. Like she's doing worse now than she did when she was in her so-called, whatever, a conservatorship from her father or whatever. But we'll see. I'm wishing the best for her. I do love Britney Spears, her music. I don't know about the recent stuff, but I do love her old shit. It's very good. Oops, I Did It Again. It's fantastic. Stronger, Lucky, uh, Drive Me Crazy. All classics. Fucking classics. Me Against the Music with Madonna. God damn, that's a badass fucking song. Badass fucking video too. Uh Next on the news, Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak announces his retirement after 40 years. The time has come, is what he says. And I mean, I've never really liked Wheel of Fortune. It's always, I don't know. I feel like it's one of the lamer game shows. Like I prefer The Price is Right because you got a bunch of different people coming from the audience, and there's a huge energy to it, and then it's in the morning. Jeopardy, I always thought it was like too smart. Wheel of Fortune, I don't know. It's I thought it was just boring, like that wheel's all hard to spin, and it's weird. Like you could be like spelling it out, and then you gotta buy a vowel. It's like $200. I don't know. But it's a bunch of bullshit. I'm sure the vowel went up with inflation. But yeah, I've always never liked Wheel of Fortune. I think I even played like the NES game and never liked it either, or one of those Tiger handheld Wheel of Fortunes and never liked it either. So it's just boring to me. Vanna White's a fox though. I hope she stays on there. She's pretty fucking hot still. Like I don't know how old she is. She's probably like 50 years old or something, 50 or 60, and she's still a fox. Pat Sajak just looks like your stereotypical game show host. He's got his smile frozen on his face from all the Botox and shit. But I mean, he did his part. Whatever. He did. I don't think he ever really had any controversy or anything like that. So good for him. I hope he lives his life well. I don't know. Like, what do you do after you've worked at a game show for 40 years? You know what I mean? Like, what do you go do? You just like go fish. I don't know. But yeah, good for him. What I was seeing here on the Twitter, there was like a pride thing going on at the White House, and Biden, hung up the pride flag, and there were all these like trans influencers and stuff dancing around topless, and like I don't know, it was very weird to say the least, because I feel like I don't know what did Biden say, like there are children, and the battle is against everyone's against the trans community or the LGBTQ, and I don't think that's true. Like, it's just everyone's getting it all shoved down their throats from every direction. Like with the Target thing, with the Bud Light thing, with Cracker Barrel thing. Like it's coming from all sides. It's all too much. It's an overload, and people are just like, people are sick of it. You know what I mean? Like it's too much. Look at that Dylan Mulvaney. He, whatever. Whatever Dylan touches is like starts going bad. Like the stock starts dropping. And I saw a recent picture of Dylan being blonde, and I mean, yeah, she looks good for like a blonde. But it's like, what do you? I don't know. What's the end game here? Like it seems like you did all this just for this popularity. You're here now. What do we do? Like, what are you doing to be a role model in your position? You're not really helping. You're just fanning the flames of the battle or the war. But what do I know? I'm just here trying to get better and live my life. earn a paycheck, and hopefully have a podcast that doesn't get strikes or canceled. Hopefully, you know. But yeah, I mean that's the world we live in. It's I don't know. Like I talked to my niece earlier, and I asked her like, "Hey, have you seen these things on like the Twitter, the parades and stuff?" She's like, "Oh no, I don't really look at that." And I'm like, "Okay, that's cool." Like you could talk to your own kids about it. You know what I mean? Like I asked my niece when we watch a movie and there's like even if there's no naked body, it's like a insinuated sex scene. She closes her eyes because it's embarrassing, Like she's a kid, she's 12 or 13, so like showing all that stuff to kids, like the bondage and the dog play and the I don't know, like it's overloading, and confusing. I feel, especially to the really young ages, and I don't know. I'm lucky to have a niece that like understands and is open minded to everything, and I'm very honest with her on like what goes on in the world and how she feels and how I feel, So I feel like that's just what you have to do as like a parent. And yeah, I'm not her father, her mother, but you have to be honest with your child and give them options. Like don't direct them, into one particular uh thing, and then that's all that they're allowed to do. Like, oh no, you gotta act like a girl. Oh no, you gotta act like a boy. It's like, nah, just like raise them, like, give them stuff that you would like, that you can bond with, and I feel like that'll bring you closer together as far as the family goes. If it happens to be gay sex or whatever that is, then so be it. But like listen to your kids, be honest with them, and I think that'll help everyone. You know what I mean? Take care of your children. Like that's all there is to it. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for listening to the episode today. It was very I don't know. I'm trying to be entertaining, but at the same time leave a lesson to be learned. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be funnier tomorrow. Whatever, I don't care. If like, subscribe, rate, review, check out the YouTube channel, check out the Patreon, and check out the website for merchandise or one of a kind art, retrohorrorinc.com. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for listening. I appreciate it very much, and yeah, we'll see you the next day. Take care. Bye.